Hey there, this is K4A, Knowledge for All educational videos channel. We are continuing with learning Scratch, we are continuing with making Scratch tutorials, and in this lesson today we are going to try to learn how and when to use Scratch block which is named size. Okay, let's go to Scratch to see that in action. Let's click on the looks group of blocks. That's the second group of blocks from the top, the indigo one. And the last block is size. I'm going to drag and drop it to the right to our coding window, and I will click on it to see what will happen. The size block is one of the looks blocks, so it will give you one information about the look of your sprite, and to be specific, it will give you information how big your sprite is. That information will be in percentage, in percents, so this number 100 means it's 100%, and that's how big your sprite is on the stage, and that's how big your sprite starts by default. So default size is 100%, that means that's the full size, and you can make it bigger or smaller if you need. You can make it bigger or smaller with some of the blocks which we have learned in previous lessons, like change size or set size and so on, but this size block will only give you one number, meaning one kind of information, and that's how big your sprite is. If you have learned what the variable is, and watched our previous lessons on variables, you know that there are some kind of built-in pre-made variables like this one, which are made by Scratch programmers for you, so you can work faster and more easy in Scratch. So Scratch programmers made this variable size for you, so you can use it right away without making it yourself, and you can use it to test how big something is in stage and make, for example, some kind of limit or something like that. So for example, if I click on it now, it says 100, and if I change the size of the cat a couple of times and click now, it will be different because I have changed the size of the cat by 10 times, so now one more time 210 and so on. If I click minus here to make it lower, it will now become smaller than 100 and so on. So this pre-made variable size will represent your size with number which will be interactive. It will be real time. It will be changing real time, and you can use it, as I said, to make some kind of limits. We will use that probably soon, but let me think about it where to use it now. In this example, I don't think I will. Yeah, maybe we can use it with microphone. Let's see. If you have watched the previous lesson, you have coded microphone like this so far. I will detach this hide. So, and I will click and drag size, and I will say, okay, I will say forever say size. So what do I want to do here? I want my microphone to say its size when I click this green flag when the game starts. So this is yellow, that means it works. Its size is 70, and on the screen it says 70 also, so it works, it's cool. But we have also coded here when this sprite is clicked, change by size by 10, so 5 times, so grow to 120 and then go back to 70. So if I click now on the microphone, look how this number 70 will grow to 100 and then go back to 70. Simple as that. So that's the simplest example which I could think of right away. It's not very smart or usable so far, but I will use this size scratch block which we have learned today in next video for something more productive and more interesting, I promise. But for now, that's it for this lesson. I will put this away and reattach what was before. Okay, and that's it. Yeah, that's it for this lesson. So if you don't want to follow our making our game in Scratch, you can stop here if you have learned what this size block is doing, and you can check that same value here under the stage. You can see it here, size. So this value is same as here under the stage, which says size. And that's it for this video, but I will now continue with the polishing game for a few minutes more, because we have to make this into full game in I think we have passed like 80 or so scratch blocks, so I think we have like a 20 or 30 scratch blocks to explain, and with the last one we have to finish the game. So I will have to, from time to time, I will have to add some kind of features here, and that way I hope I will make it into a full game. Okay, I'm going to just to slide a little bit from left to the right to see what do we have here. We have a kid, we have a girl, concert stage, and this was example only. I will delete that. Okay, I'll stop it now. First of all, I want to hide these 3 rotating stars. So hide. When green flag is clicked, hide. When green flag is clicked, hide. And when green flag is clicked, hide. Okay, let me test that. Yeah, that works. Okay, so I want what do I want to do now? I want to make some kind of interaction with this kid here. If I click on it, nothing happens, and I want him to talk to me like this girl here. When I was coding this girl earlier, we have coded her to say, can you help me? Okay, no. Okay, and that's it. So I want to add more interaction to first kid and to third girl maybe later. For today I think I will just add a few scratch blocks for the first kid. So I want him to, when I click on him, I want him to say, I don't know, like hey bro, what's up, how are you, I need you to help me to I need some equipment for the concert, something like that. Okay, so I want him to react when I click on him. So let's find that event. It's one of the events blocks. So click on the events, find when this sprite is clicked, and we will use something like here with the girl. Maybe instead of asking the cat right away, I will first say something like, say hello there, cat, hello there cat, and then how are you doing? Let me see if that works. Yeah, you can see now how I have a problem here with these variables, so I have to hide them also. I will click on variables now. I will click on game score because we don't need that. I will click on player health, which I don't see at all. Okay, yeah, that's because it's in cat. Okay, cat, click on the cat, click on the player health to uncheck it, lives to uncheck it, and direction. So we don't have anything on the screen, so now we can always click and check it again to make it visible on the screen, but for now I want this kid to be okay. So the kid says, hello there cat, how are you doing? And don't worry if I make some kind of mistakes or some of the conversation sounds stupid or not realistic and so on, not interesting. This is just some kind of prototype. We will fix everything a couple of times probably later. Okay, so I want the kid to ask the cat. I have a problem, can you help me? Yes or no. And wait, then I will need one of the control blocks, if then, and I need one sensing sensing answer variable. Click and drag it here, then one operator equal. So if answer is yes, sorry, again I made a mistake. I need if else. If the answer is yes, then say great, I need you to go to the girl name is Anina and take a microphone from her. And if the answer is not yes, then say, oh well, thanks anyway. Let's see if that works. Hello there cat, how are you doing? I have a problem, can you help me? Yes or no? Yes. Great, I need you to go to the Anina and oh, this was too fast for me at least. Okay, let's do it again. Great, I need you to go to the Anina and take a microphone from her, maybe a second more even. Okay, and here. Okay, and I will now yeah, I will try it first with a yes, and then I will say no. Okay, and if the cat says no, he will say okay, thanks anyway. Okay, this works great so far. I will just need to, yeah, if you remember, I will restart the game just to show you something. And I have to do something before that, and that is to I will first I will detach this direction which was in say block, so the cat was always saying the direction, so it's 90 when it goes right, minus 90 when it goes left. I don't need that anymore, so I will detach it. It makes our game strange. Okay, that's the first thing. and I will restart the game, and I will now pass the kid. So you can see if I go just behind him, or I don't care, and I go straight to the girl, and I click on the girl, and the girl starts asking me, okay, just can you help me with my English homework and so on. So the girl asks me about the homework even without me knowing that I should ask her and help her, and even without me talking to the dancing kid. So it's kind of strange. You can go to the girl and get microphone even without talking to the dancing kid first. That doesn't make sense from a real world perspective. That doesn't make sense for a game. Like, you can go to a girl without even knowing why should you go to her and so on. So we will make something here like some kind of quest. So you could go to the girl only and only if you first talk to this kid here. So this kid will give you quest, go to the girl and take the microphone, and then you can go and ask the girl about getting the microphone. So how to do it? One way, the simplest way which comes on my mind, is to use messages, and we have learned that before. So I will make a message like broadcast, and the message will be quest microphone started. Okay, you can call it any way you want. This makes most sense to me, so I will use this, like quest microphone started. So when will the kid give this quest to the cat? Only and only if the cat says yes, I want to help you. So if the answer is yes, the kid will say, great, I need you to go to the girl and take the microphone, and then he will broadcast this this message. When if you have learned about messages before, then you know how this works. If you don't, go and look some videos about it. We have explained that before, but in short, this message is invisible in terms of it won't be visible here on the screen. When it says broadcast message, it won't be visible here like something written here or some sound, but that invisible message will be sent to all of the sprites here, and every sprite can hear it, but it will only act if you use this. When I receive the message quest started, then do something. So girl will never do anything about it unless we use this. When I receive quest microphone started. So I will do that in the next lesson. Just I wanted to show you the shortest version, but we need to add some more conditions here. But this quest microphone started message will be the condition which triggers the girl to ask all of these questions. So that's it for this lesson. I will stop here now because it's probably already too long, but we have polished our game a little bit more, added a couple of features, more text and talk, and it looks more and more better with every next video. That's it for this video. Keep on learning, keep on sharing your knowledge with your friends and everyone, and I will see you, I hope, in next video. Bye for now.